This is a presentation of Magnitude Sports. Now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome. We're live here at DGF High School in Glyndon, Minnesota on this chilly I'm getting ahead of myself. On this chilly October 30th, let's double check that here. 45 degrees under a mostly cloudy sky. We're only expected to get to a high of 48, and we should remain right about 45 through the duration of this game. We might see 46 if we're lucky as we sneak towards that 3 and 4 o'clock hour. So that's a couple of things to keep in mind. It's a little bit chilly out here, so those hits that you'd normally see on like a little bit warmer day, that same hit today might cause some delays in this game. It might shake up a few bones in the players on the field there, but as long as it doesn't get too crazy out there, we should be good as far as the concern of injuries going and all that kind of stuff here. So once again, we're looking at about a kick time here in about 4 minutes approximately. The Thief River Falls Prowlers, they come in with an overall win-loss record of 5 wins, 4 losses, 3-3 in section, 3-4 in conference, 4-1 when playing on the road, and 1-3 when playing at home. They would open up the season on a 16-0 loss to the DGF Rebels back on September 2nd. And then they would go to Perham. They would host Perham and fall 13-7. Then they'd go on the road and fall 28-0 to Detroit Lakes before they'd pick up their first win via a 10-7 score over the Fergus Falls Honors on September 24th to wrap up the month of September. They'd kick off October at home against East Grand Forks and fall 28-14. Since that loss to the Green Wave, they have rattled off 3 wins in a row, 2 on the road, 1 at home, a 36-0 win over the Frazee Hornets on October 8th, a 10-7 win at Pequot Lakes over the Patriots on October 15th, and then they would wrap up the season with a close, they'd sneak away with a win over Park Rapids, 14-13 the final score on just about 10 days ago here on Wednesday, October 20th. That'd send them into the Section AAA playoffs, and last Tuesday in the opening round of those playoffs, they'd pick up a 30-16 win over the East Grand Forks Green Wave, bringing them into today's game against the 7-1 DGF Rebels. 5-0 in section, 6-1 in conference, 3-1 on the road, undefeated at 4-0 here at home. 16-0 win to start the season on September 2nd over these Prowlers here. That was in Thief River. And then they would rattle off a 2018 win on the road at Pequot Lakes, a 48-0 win here at home on this field here against the Perham Yellow Jackets on September 17th. And then a 22-7 win at home against East Grand Forks, a 34-7 win on the road at Park Rapids area. And then they would come back home, a 21-0. They'd blank the Holly Nuggets on October 8th. And then a 13-7 win, a game we had for you here last week. Matter of fact, we had both the Holly and the Fergus Falls games for you here on Magnitude Sports. 21-0 over Holly and 13-7 over Fergus Falls. And then they would lose their only game on the season 10 days ago on Wednesday, October 20th, on the road, taking on the Detroit Lakers, and the Lakers would top the Rebels 42-29. The Rebels would earn the first round bye, so this is their first game of the AAA section tournament. We are going to move now to the national anthem here. If they play it, we'll take a commercial break. Otherwise, we will stay here.
Oh, say, can you see twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, I almost timed that perfectly there as the clock hit 0. Maybe needed 1 extra second. Nicely done there. I'm not sure who sang it, but whoever sang it, awesome job as we get ready for the pregame show here. From the 5-4 Thief River Falls Prowlers and the 7-1 Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels. It's the semifinal round of the Minnesota State High School League 8 AAA football tournament, football playoffs. The winner of this one will go to the Fargo Dome. I believe it's November 5th or 6th. I can't recall. It's November 4th, I was just told. So I was within 48 hours. It's November 4th. And if that winner happens to be DGF, then that game will be here on Magnitude Sports. Barnesville is also taking on War Road. If Barnesville wins that game, then we'll have their game at the Fargo Dome on Magnitude Sports as well. So Perham is playing Fergus Falls at 6 o'clock tonight. If Perham wins that game, we'll have Perham's game at the Fargo Dome here on Magnitude Sports as well. So DGF, Barnesville, and Perham, if they win today, they'll be heading to the Fargo Dome and they'll be live on Magnitude Sports. And your starting quarterback there is Owen Leach. He'll be running the offense here for the Rebels. He's had a fantastic season and saw him a lot on the basketball court last year and did pretty awesome as well. I would suspect that that's in his near future as well. I don't have starters for Thief River Falls, so we'll have to figure it out as they take the field. All right, and we are ready to go here in this 8 AAA semifinal, and this one is going to be all the way back at the 15, and he gets through a couple tacklers up towards the 16-yard line. And on the return there for the Rebels was Mikhail Pearson. So first down and 10 now for the Rebels with 9 seconds off the first quarter clock. We'll give you verbal down and distance. We'll give you verbal clock as we're running solo here today on this broadcast between the Prowlers and the Rebels. So 11:51 to go here in the first quarter of play, and Owen Leach will take his offense up to the line of scrimmage, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve for the first play of the game. And there'll be a handoff. And that handoff is to Pearson. Pearson outside the numbers, and he'll be brought down there by, I believe that was Trevor Rose on the tackle. And it was Trevor Rose on the tackle there for the Prowlers. So it's a gain of about 8. It'll send up second down and 2 as the clock continues to tick here at 11:30, 11:29 and counting. Thank you for tuning in. Normally we would simulcast this one on the DGF Schools YouTube channel. We will upload it a little bit later. However, we have 2 other games today, and the computers used for that simulcast got mixed up, so I apologize for that. But I will get it uploaded to that to the school's YouTube channel as soon as possible. And that's going to be close. I think he got the first down. And that will temporarily stop the clock with 11:03 to go. Nice job there by Pearson and the offensive line for the Rebels to give him a little bit of room to run. And they'll set the ball up at the 27-yard line, as Leach will come in from the sideline with the play. Leach will take the snap and he'll hand it off. That's Pearson spinning around, almost broke a tackle, but he got up to the 30, maybe the 31. They're showing fumble, and Prowlers say they have it, and we'll see what the official says. And it will indeed be Thief River Falls ball. So that'll stop the clock with 10:35 to go here in the first quarter, and the Prowlers will take over on the Rebel 30-yard line.
Let's go, fans, I can't hear you.
First and 10 from the 30-yard line here for the Prowlers. And under quarterback there is Caleb Rosendahl. Rosendahl looking to throw, and it's tipped, and the intended receiver there was Jake Frederick.
Wally on the deflection on that. Second down. Let's go, boys! Let's go, defense!
So Rosendahl will go under center here. He's got 3 men in the backfield. It almost looks like a T formation offense. And he'll hand it off there into the hands of Frederick. And Frederick maybe one, possibly two. And I'll set up a third down. And we'll call it 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8.
Good atmosphere here as I look outside the window here. All the Rebel fans right below me and all the Thief River fans across the field. Rosendahl under center. He'll hand it off, fake the handoff, and now the handoff goes here to, couldn't quite see who it was, but he didn't get very far. It looks like it was Caden Gryndon, and it was Gryndon. And now it's 4th down here, and the Prowlers have not done much here. They've gained about 5 yards. They've only gained 4 yards in 3 plays from the 30 after the fumble recovery. It's 4th and 6, and it looks like they are going to set up for what appears to be a field goal attempt. This is going to be about a 43-yard attempt approximately. We'll see what kind of leg he has. The kick is up, and it is going to be short and a little to the wide left. A 43-yard attempt misses and remains 0-0 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds here. No, actually, we're going to keep it right here. I don't think we're going to have enough time to get a 30-second ad in, but I want to say thanks to DGF High School as well as the Thief River Falls High School for helping make broadcast coverage of this game possible. It should be a fun one here today. Owen Leach on his second possession will work out of the shotgun. He'll hand it off there to Pearson. Pearson with a little bit of room to run, and he drags a few defenders up to about the 30-yard line, which is where the Rebels lost it on the fumble last time they had the ball. They'll be just shy at about the 29, actually. Gain of 9 and it's 2nd and 1 now here with 8:53 and counting to go in the first quarter of play. So the Prowler defense will wait patiently there for the Rebels to work their way up to the line. Leach out of the shotgun. And the tailback is Pearson, I believe. Yep, and he will get wrapped up and pulled down over the 30. It's going to be a gain of 2, and it should be enough for a first down, and it is. So that'll temporarily stop the clock with 8:28 to go here in the first quarter of play. We're 0-0 on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard after a missed 43-yard field goal attempt by the Thief River Falls Prowlers. I think that's the longest field goal attempt I've seen in all the high school football games that we've had a chance to cover this season. It was a little short and a little wide left. Well, it'll be a handoff to Pearson, and Pearson burst through a little bit of a hole. And that's going to be another first down as he's up to close to the 47-yard line, maybe the 48. Good job by our camera person getting that one up close and personal. 7:51 and counting to go here. Leach will work out of the shotgun and he'll hand it off, and that's Pearson again, and Pearson will muscle his way up for about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Maybe 1 yard, it'll be 2nd and 9. And movement, it looks like it might be on DGF. I think one of their linemen moved, and that'd be a legal procedure and back up the Rebels here 5 yards. So 2nd and 15 now. Clock stopped with 7:12 to go as the official picks up the yellow laundry, and it'll actually be 2nd and 14 because he picked up 1 yard on that previous play. So the loss of 5 will be 2nd down and 14. 7:04 as the clock, as the ref restarts the clock, and they'll hand it off. Pearson up the middle again, and he doesn't get much. Maybe 2. We'll see where they mark it.
Getting a couple. Gonna bring up 3rd and 11.
So he will get 3. They'll give him 3. He'll bring up 3rd down and 11 to go here, and we'll see what kind of play the Rebels bring out of their pocket here for 3rd and 11. Leach will hand it off to Pearson again. He's going to go to the outside, and he has a little bit of room, and he had 1 man to beat, and he'll be dragged down over the 40-yard line there. And that is a touchdown saving tackle by Jace Erickson. So 1st down and 10 for the Rebels now. They'll place the ball at the 39-yard line with 6:07 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. On this chilly day in Glyndon, Minnesota, mostly cloudy, 45 degrees. And Pearson, no, I'm sorry, that is, I think that was Leach on a keeper actually, yep. And he will get just inside the 30. Close to the 29. It's going to be about a yard short. Oh, no, it will be a first down. They will give him the first down. Thought it was going to be about a half a yard short, but they'll be generous and give him the first down. So clock will restart now on the official signal. 5:43 and counting to go. First quarter of play, no score, but the Rebels pushing the field down well here on their 2nd drive of the game, looking to change that. And Leach will hand it off to Pearson again. Pearson will stutter step, hop over a defender, come to the near side, and at the 5-yard line, he's pushed out of bounds. Looks like they're going to spot it at about the 1 or 2 yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for the Rebels. And they'll try and power it up the middle there, and it's going to be close. No official signal yet.
They're going to take a look.
And it is a touchdown for the Rebels.
Oh, they're going to mark him short.
All right, well, we'll take the 6 points off the board then. They, the one referee put his hands in the air, saying it was a. So it'll be 2nd down and goal now. And we'll see if the Rebels can get into the end zone this time. But what a run there by Mikhail Pearson to get the Rebels down into that end of the field. Pearson will go in motion, I'll hand it off to him. He'll cut through a little seam, and he's in for the touchdown. Mikhail Pearson on a 1-yard touchdown run. So it looks like the Rebels are going to go for 2 now as they get the 1-yard touchdown scamper from Pearson. Going in motion there was Summers, and now the pitch into the hands there of Logan Johnson will come a little bit short. And the 2-point conversion will fail, but it is 6-0 in favor of the DGF Rebels. Thanks to that man right there who did most of the work going down the field. That's Mikhail Pearson. He'll get the 1-yard touchdown run, plus that long, I think it was like a 40, 50-yard run to get him down towards that 1-2 yard line there. And Mikhail Pearson and the Rebels now lead 6-0 here on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
All right, welcome back. 6-0 on a 1-yard touchdown run by Mikhail Pearson. And the DGF fans are pumped up. And they should be. They got a nice home field advantage here, as this is set up just kind of like a funnel almost. The music, the crowd, it all comes from the same direction. Oh, and a nice tackle there. I believe it was, let me double check here. That was Casey Macheski on the tackle there, as Thief River does not get hardly anything on that return, but they will get the ball at the 31-yard line of the Prowlers, and they'll set up 1st and 10 with 4:43 to go here in the first quarter of play. Last time down the field, Thief River Falls tried a 43-yard field goal attempt, and they would miss wide left and fall a little short. We'll see what they can do this time on their official 2nd possession of the game. Rosendahl will roll, look, and now he's going to, under pressure, he's going to be brought down. Making the initial contact there was Max Baumgartner, and a couple of his teammates helped him out, including Colton Wagner. And it will be a loss of about 6 yards. And there'll actually be a loss of 7, so bring up 2nd and 17 with 4:15 to go here in the first quarter of play. It's been a fun one so far, even a little bit more fun if you're a DGF fan. And they'll hand it off there. That is, I believe that is Jake Frederick.
Tackled by a couple Rebels there.
Jake Frederick on the carry, and he will gain 4 yards. They'll set up 3rd and 13.
All right, DGF Prowler fans, here we go.
Rosendahl will hand it off, and he gains about 3 yards. They're going to give him 4, so it'll be 4th and 9 on the carry there, and looks like the punting unit's coming onto the field here for the Prowlers.
Let's hear for our defense.
And the punt is away.
Punt's going to bounce in for a touchback. First down, Rebels.
So the Rebels will get the ball, 1st and 10. Clock stopped with 2:44 to go here in the first quarter of play. I want to say thanks to Stein Seeds, the DGF Booster Club, the Thief River Falls Booster Club, Mainline and Downer, Gotta Go Driving School in Fargo, Hefty Seeds, and NAI North Central in Fargo, Superior Grain, and Maximum Roofing for making broadcast coverage possible of today's game here between the Rebels and the Prowlers. Leach on the 3rd possession, hands it off, and it's dropped, and I think Pearson fell on it, but it was dropped on the exchange, and we'll see.
2nd down, Rebels.
Be 2nd down and about 12 as they'll lose approximately 2, maybe 3 on that play. Looks like it's closer to 3-yard loss. And they will mark it at 2nd and 13. Leach will hand it off. Pearson coming to the outside. Now he'll sneak to the inside, and he'll get met head on there by Joshua Herrera on the tackle.
We're going 3rd and 1.
Picks up a nice chunk of yards to set up 3rd and manageable here for the Rebels. No receivers here. We haven't seen a receiver set all day. Leach will keep it, and he will maybe get back to the original line of scrimmage to avoid the sack, but that's about it.
Going to be just short, 4th and short.
Yeah, he gained about a half a yard on that QB keeper. Minute 5 and counting to go here in the first quarter of play. Minute 5. Can make that under a minute now. 57, 56, 55 and counting. So at least a couple more plays here in the first quarter, barring a penalty, as they'll send Pearson in motion, and the Prowlers jump. And that'll be a free 5 yards, and that'll stop the clock with 44.9 seconds to go. Or maybe actually
a flag on the Prowlers. First down, Rebels!
So not only do they get the free 5 yards, they get the free first down, and 44.9 seconds as the official will have the timekeeper start the clock again. 40 seconds to go now as the Rebels break the huddle. Come up to the line of scrimmage, ball placed just shy of the 35-yard line here, and it's 1st and 10. Check that, just shy of the 45. Yeah, it was on the 34. Scoreboard said it was on the 44, but it wasn't. It's on the 34. And now the ball is up to about the 37-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 7.
And fans, that's going to do it for quarter number 1. DGF Prowlers 6-0.
All right. So 1 quarter is in the books. It's 6-0, and that is flip-flop. Let's do some live editing here for you.
All right, hey adults, I saved the good stuff for you. Heads up, here it comes.
Sorry to get your hopes up there for a moment there, Prowler fans. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back. 6-0 in favor of the Prowlers in favor of the Rebels after 1 quarter of play. As we start the second quarter, and it'll be a short run. And he'll pick up about 6 yards on that. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Gonna be 3rd and short.
Apparently anything under 3 yards here is considered short, so as the wind picks up a little bit here. Pearson will get it again, and he will dive forward, and he's close to the first down marker, and they will give him the first down. So they'll stop the clock with 11:20 to go here in the second quarter of play as Pearson picks up a first down on a short run to move the ball up to the 47-yard line. And now the referee will restart the clock as it continues to tick, 11:17 and counting. Leach and his offense will get ready. We haven't seen a receiver set yet in this game. It is a little bit windy out there. That is Jordan Summers. Summers with a little bit of room to run. And he almost breaks a tackle. I'm wondering if maybe he stepped out of bounds about a yard earlier. Don't think it's going to matter. Either way, it's a first down. Nice job there by Jordan Summers, the junior, to pick up a chunk of yardage there for DGF. Clock temporarily stopped, now restarted. 10:51 and counting to go here. 6-0 Rebels on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard thanks to a 1-yard touchdown run by Mikhail Pearson. Pearson, the deep back, and they'll hand it off to him. He'll try and go right up the middle, but he's met right away there by Thief River Falls' Brady Olson.
Pearson on the carry. Gain of a few.
So nice job there by Brady Olson to initiate contact on that tackle there on Pearson to hold him to just a few yards. Second and 8 as he picks up 2 on the run. 10-10 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. And number 10 will take the snap. And he'll hand it off there to, I thought he handed it off to Summers, but it was actually a quarterback keeper by Leach, and falling on it was Aiden Eden. And the Rebels will maintain possession, and they actually, with all that, they actually gain a yard off that. So 3rd and 7 turns into a positive play. 9:40 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. The Rebels break the huddle. Leach will hand it off. That's Summers, and Summers spins out of a tackle in the backfield and falls ahead for a gain of about 1 yard. So set up 4th and 6. And that snap is bobbled. Leach gets it, and he escapes a tackle, and he completes the pass.
That is going to be a DGF first down.
Jordan Summers on a play that should have been a sack for a loss for the Prowlers. Somehow he escapes the pressure, lobs a pass up. Summers jumps up, grabs it just inside the 20-yard line, and it's a first down. And on 3 back-to-back plays, well, the Prowlers should have had some positivity for them on defense. It's turned into positive plays for the Rebels, and you cannot ask for better luck than that. There's another handoff. This time Pearson has it, and Pearson's inside the 15, close to the 10, right around the 12 maybe. See where they spot it.
Second and 3.
It's a pickup of 7. So they will spot it at the 12-yard line as the clock cracks the eggs on 8 minutes to go. Pearson with the carry, and he'll push the defenders forward inside the 10. Pickup of maybe 3. It's going to be very close to a first down. Looks like they're going to mark him a little bit short.
Just short. 3rd and short.
So 3rd and inches. 7:25, 24 and counting to go here. 3rd and inches for the Rebels. They need to get to the 9-yard line, and the ball is on the right side of the 10. Pearson, the back, and they'll hand it off, and Pearson will go right up the middle. He's met right away, and with forward progress, he might. They might have to come measure this one, or no, he actually lost a little bit of yards on that, so instead of 3rd and inches, it becomes 4th and 1. It looked like with forward momentum or forward progress that he may have had enough for the first down, but the referees did not award that to him. So the Prowler defense holds, and now we'll see if they can hold again here on 4th and 1. Once again, Pearson, the back. Leach will keep it, and Leach has enough for the first down. Gets up close to the 9-yard line, and
that's going to be a
yep, it will be a first down. So it'll be 1st and goals. They'll mark the ball at the 8-yard line of the Prowlers. 6:28 clock is stopped. Play clock at 27. Now the ref will fire up the game clock. 6:22 and counting to go as the Rebels go up to the line of scrimmage here, breaking the huddle with a 6-0 lead, courtesy of a 1-yard run by number 8 there. They'll hand it out to Summers. Summers has the edge. Summers dives for the pylon, and he's in for the touchdown. It is an 8-yard touchdown run for Jordan Summers as he dives on that near pylon. And the Rebels take a 12-0 lead. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Leach looking to pass. Maybe he'll keep it. Now he will pass, and he's got Pearson for the 2-point conversion. It is now 14-0 in favor of DGF. And we'll take a timeout. Be back with the kickoff here in 30 seconds on Magnitude Sports.
You have a teen ready for driving lessons, don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff.
Hands and feet going. Here we go.
All right, welcome back. to DGF High School here in Glyndon. It's mostly cloudy, 45 degrees. 6:09 to go here in the second quarter of play, and the Rebels up 14-0. 1-yard touchdown run by Pearson in the first quarter. And then most recently here, Summers caught the edge, dived for the pylon, and scored on an 8-yard scamper for a touchdown. Leach would find Pearson on the pass into the corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and that brings us to our 14-0 score as the Prowlers will take the ball at about the 19-yard line, spins around a couple would-be defenders, brings it up over the 35. On the return there for Thief River Falls is Morgan Rude.
First and 10, Prowlers.
So clock is stopped with 6:03 to go here in the second quarter of play. Now the clock will start on the snap. As Rosendahl will hand it off. And getting back to, gaining about a yard on that play there for the Prowlers. On the carry there was Griffin Lundeen. Clock continues to tick, 5:38 and counting to go now here in the second quarter of play. As the Prowlers will break the huddle. We have not seen a pass play in this game outside of that 2-point conversion. They'll hand it off, and he'll fall forward and gain maybe 2 on that one. Brings it right up to the 40-yard line.
3rd and 6.
And it'll be third and 6. 5:07, 5:05, 5:04 and counting.
Here we go.
The Rebel fans will shake the camera with their foot stomping, so we'll put our hands on there to steady it for you. Hoping their defense can hold here. Handoff, and it's a fumble. It's a loose ball. It's picked up by Pearson. He's going to go into the end zone for the score. That is a 40-yard touchdown return on a fumble recovery for Mikhail Pearson, and the Rebels now lead 20-0.
Fans, let's give it up for our defense on that one.
That makes it 20-0 with the point after attempt coming up here, and there's an extra whistle here. Officials are going to get together and talk about something. So the clock is stopped with 4:42. The play clock's winding down, 15, 14, 13. Leach will keep it. He'll scramble near side. Looks like he's going to try and take it himself, and he does.
Conversion is good. Rebels take the lead, 22-0.
So Owen Leach on the QB keeper will take it in for the 2-point conversion, and a big defensive play for the DGF Rebels. A 40-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Mikhail Pearson. 2-point conversion for Leach makes it 22-0. We're back in 30 seconds here on Magnitude Sports. All right, welcome back. 22-0. Most recent score was Pearson. Picked up a bouncer off the field, returned it 40 yards on the fumble recovery for a touchdown. And Owen Leach would keep it on the 2-point conversion and walk it in for 2 more to make it 22-0. And now the Prowlers have some work to do. And they'll find a hole there, and he'll get it up close to the 40, right about the 38-yard line. Nice return there for the Prowlers. Morgan Rude on the return once again here for Thief River Falls. And the clock is now stopped with 4:34 to go. It's a 1st and 10 for the Prowlers from the 37-yard line is where they'll spot the ball. That'll be a fake handoff and then the second handoff, and he gets through a tackler and he has a man to beat, and that man is Owen Leach. Owen Leach will wrap him up and he'll take him down just outside of the 30, but a nice run there by the Prowlers. That is Braden Podesek, if I'm saying that correctly, and I'm pretty sure I got it wrong, and I apologize. And if I didn't, then I take back my apology. But my gut tells me I got it wrong, so I apologize. 4:11 and counting to go now here in the second quarter of play. Rebels with 1 touchdown in the first and 2 touchdowns so far here in the second quarter. 1 offensive, 1 defensive touchdown. And that'll be handed off there to Glyndon.
Logan Johnson on the wrap-up. Bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 8.
Pickup of 2 there by Glyndon, and bring up 2nd down and 8 with 3:35 and counting to go here in the second quarter of play. 22-0 in favor of the DGF Rebels here on a chilly day under a mostly cloudy sky in Glyndon. We're at 45. We'll expect to stay there, maybe hit 46 if we're lucky by the time this game wraps up. The high is only expected to get to 48 degrees. It'll be another handoff here. I believe that's Glyndon. No, it is not. It is actually Podesek, and Macheski makes the tackle. And that brings up 3rd down and about 5, maybe 6. They'll say 3rd and 6 as they spot the ball at the 28-yard line. Prowlers in a good position here to try and score, but if they do not score here, well, I don't want to say the game's over, but this would be a crucial time for the Prowlers to get onto the scoreboard. Rosendahl will come in from the sideline with the play, and the Prowlers will take a timeout, I believe.
Timeout, Thief River.
Yep, Prowlers will take a timeout, so will we. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. NAI North Central is a full-service commercial real estate company headquartered in Fargo, North Dakota. The first full-service real estate firm launched in 2005. The team provides over 140 years of combined real estate experiences, and they are a member of the Fargo-Moorhead, North Dakota, as well as the National Area Association of Realtors, assuring you that quality of service is maintained at the highest level. Integrity, consistency, and service are the earmarks of a successful firm, and NAI North Central embodies and exemplifies each one. Learn more today.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back. Prowlers coming out of the timeout here, and they are looking to possibly punch their ticket into the end zone, put some points on the board before halftime here as they trail 22-0 here with 2:31 to go in the second quarter of play. They'll hand it off. That's Glyndon, and Glyndon gets up to about the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 3. And 4th and 5, and it looks like we have a Rebel slow to get up, and that is Braden Stebleton. We'll take a timeout, and hopefully he's okay. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Do you have problems hanging over your head? Fix it fast with a call to Maximum Roofing. Maximum Roofing's amazing customer service can repair or remove and replace your roof, with most jobs completed within 24 hours. Their professional contractors are local with over 17 years of experience and are fully licensed and insured. Your roof is critical in protecting your home or business. Fix it right with Maximum Roofing. Give them a call today or visit MaximumRoofingND.com.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, perfect timing there as we are back to action. Stebleton walked off mostly on his own power there, and DGF jumped. Thief River thought he did jump, but he didn't cross the line of scrimmage. Now they'll hand it off there, and it's not going to be enough. It's going to be a turnover on downs there as they will stop Glyndon. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rebels.
Timeout on the field.
There is a timeout. I believe it's an official's timeout. And they're going to bring it out and measure it, I guess. So not an official turnover on downs just yet, but we'll see what the measurement has to say about it. Yeah, and it will be short. As I originally thought, so it will be 1st and 10 for the Rebels from the 23-yard line.
DGF fans, let's give it up for our defense on that series.
1:59 clock is stopped to go here before halftime. On the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard, it's the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels 22 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers 0. Here in this 8 AAA semifinal game, live on Magnitude Sports. Leach will keep it, and could this be the first pass of the game? He's avoiding pressure, and now he fires it. Actually, it's the second pass of the game, and catching it there is, was it dropped? It was dropped. The intended receiver there for DGF was Logan Bichter. So 2 pass plays for DGF now in this game. One of them was completed to Jordan Summers on what should have been a sack for the Prowlers. And then the second one, unofficially a pass play, it was Leach to Pearson on a 2-point conversion attempt into the near corner of the end zone. And this is Summers, and Summers will bump his way ahead over the 30-yard line.
Bring up 3rd and short. Let's call it 3rd and 1.
They'll call it 3rd and 1. We'll do the same. Ball's placed there at the 32-yard line. They'll hand it off to Pearson. Pearson fires himself up through the middle of that defense up to the 40-yard line. Clock will temporarily stop at 1:19 to go here before halftime.
Timeout, Rebels.
And now the clock will stop permanently at 1:19 as DGF takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We're back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
problems hanging over your head? Fix it fast with a call to Maximum Roofing. Maximum Roofing's amazing customer service can repair or remove and replace your roof, with most jobs completed within 24 hours. Their professional contractors are local with over 17 years of experience and are fully licensed and insured. Your roof is critical in protecting your home or business. Fix it right with Maximum Roofing. Give them a call today or visit.
All right, welcome back here. Leach dropping back to pass. And he'll fire to the far sideline, and it is just overthrown. Logan Bickner, the intended receiver, the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 1:13 to go, and it's 22-0 here in the second quarter on the Superior Grain Equipment scoreboard. Whether you're tuning in, cheering on the Prowlers, or tuning in and cheering on the Rebels, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. And if the only thing you do not like about this broadcast is the end result of the scoreboard, then I'm okay with that. But hopefully you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, and hopefully you will continue to enjoy the broadcast. Here's Leach will work out of the shotgun, and a 5-step drop, and he will fire it, and he's got Summers at the 45-yard line. He has a little bit of room to run, and he gets pushed out of bounds near the 40 there. And a nice defensive play there by Nolan Labarski for the Prowlers. It's enough for a first down. 1:04, clock will restart here on the ref signal. Or maybe on the snap. Looks like it'll be on the snap this time as Leach will roll out. Now they're looking to pass again, and he's got another one, this one to Pearson at about the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and another first down for the Rebels. Leach out of the shotgun, 3-step drop, and he will fire, and that one was intended for Pearson, but it'll fall incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 50.9 seconds to go. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for DGF. So 2nd and 10, ball at the 29-yard line. Rebels will set up on a 2-receiver set. And he will launch it to the end zone, and it's just over the head of Bickner. So 44 seconds to go, and it's 3rd and 10. Leach rolls, and that pass is deflected there, batted down defensively by the Prowlers. Austin Tabat. And that'll bring up 4th down and 10. I think this is the first 4th down and 10, if not the first 4th down that the Rebels have had in this game. But it's definitely the first 4th and 10. Leach looking to pass. He'll fire it over, and it's caught in the end zone. That is a 29-yard touchdown pass, or is it? No, it is incomplete.
First down, Thief River.
Caden Altobelli on the almost touchdown reception there. That would have been a 29-yard reception had he made the catch, but unfortunately for DGF, it's a turnover on downs, and fortunately for the Prowlers, it's a turnover on downs instead of a 28-0 deficit. 34.5 seconds to go. We'll take the 6 points off the board here. Okay.
Wrapped up in the middle. Gonna bring up 2nd down
They'll gain about 1 on that. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 8.
And they'll give them 2, 2nd and 8. And I don't know if they'll get back to the line of scrimmage in time here. There's only 14 seconds, and that might be the last play of the first half here. They'll break the huddle, 7 seconds. It's going to be close. I'll have to snap it quickly here. And they will get it off in time, just barely though. Wow, that was close.
Wrapped up in the middle. That's going to do it for half number 1.
The DGF Rebels with a 22-0 lead here over the Thief River Falls Prowlers at halftime. An update from Barnesville. It is 35-8 in favor of the Barnesville Trojans over the Warlord Warriors. We'll keep you updated on that game as we go throughout our broadcast, and we'll take a timeout. Be back with your halftime report right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein Enlist E3 soybeans have yield.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Do you have problems hanging over your head? Fix it fast with a call to Maximum Roofing. Maximum Roofing's amazing customer service can repair or remove and replace your roof, with most jobs completed within 24 hours. Their professional contractors are local with over 17 years of experience and are fully licensed and insured. Your roof is critical in protecting your home or business. Fix it right with Maximum Roofing. Give them a call today or visit MaximumRoofingND.com.
At Superior Grain Equipment, we're committed to quality and service, offering you the best in grain storage and dryers for any size operation. Our experts will work with you to determine the most efficient and economical storage solution for your needs. We help protect your bottom line and your future with the industry's best bins and warranties. Make the superior choice for protection today and tomorrow with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back here to Magnitude Sports at DGF High School in Glyndon, Minnesota. Mostly cloudy, 45. You look at the atmosphere out there, and it looks like it's like 27. But it's actually 45, and it's not as cold as we thought it might be here. But the Prowlers having a rough time here in Glyndon as they're down 22-0, almost 28-0. But more on that in a little bit here. It's the Prowlers on their first drive down the field would go for a 43-yard field goal attempt, and it would miss wide left and fall a little short. DGF would respond and run their next drive down the field. Matter of fact, that field goal attempt came after a lost fumble for the Rebels that the Prowlers would recover. And then when they would get the ball back after the missed field goal, the Rebels would drive down the field, get a couple of nice runs from Mikhail Pearson and another short run from Jordan Summers, and then Pearson would come outside the numbers for about a 54-yard scramble to bring the Rebels down to the 1-yard line. And 2 plays later, Pearson would run it in himself on a 1-yard touchdown run. That'd make the score 6-0 in favor of DGF. The 2-point conversion attempt failed. And that would also be your score at the end of the first quarter. We'd move into the second quarter of play. And the first possession of the second quarter for the Rebels would result in an 8-yard touchdown run by Jordan Summers. And that would make the score 12-0. And then Owen Leach would take the first pass attempt of the day and get it into the hands of Pearson in the near corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion to increase the lead to 14-0 in favor of the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels. On the Prowlers' next possession, they would have some nice ball movement, and they would get the ball just shy of midfield. They would fumble it on a snap. The ball would bounce off the 40-yard line and be right into the hands of Pearson, and he had nothing but green in front of him. He would run it in 40 yards for the touchdown to make it 20-0, and then Owen Leach on a quarterback keeper would run to the near pylon, and he would score on the quarterback keeper on the 2-point conversion to make it 22-0. Exciting side note on the first touchdown of the second quarter. Summers, if you remember, went outside the numbers and dived for the pylon there, and he knocked the pylon down to score the touchdown to make it 12-0. Prior to that, Pearson 40-yard fumble recovery. So 2 offensive touchdowns here, one for Pearson, one for Summers, both of them rushing, and then Pearson on a defensive touchdown as a result of a 40-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. And that's where we sit here at halftime at 22-0. We have some other games on our schedule, too. One of them's Barnesville at Warroad. Let's take a look in at that one. I don't have it available for you on screen like I normally do, but I do have it on my phone here. It's live on Magnitude Sports right now, and it looks like the Barnesville Trojans are all over the Warroad Warriors right now. In the second quarter of play, Barnesville leads 42-8 over Warroad in the second quarter of play. And Warroad has the ball right now at their own 30, looks like their own 34-yard line. So we'll keep you updated on that. And looks like Barnesville will be heading to the Fargo Dome next Friday, unless there's a big turnaround in that game that we're not expecting. And let's see here. We have one other game, too, on the North Dakota side. Let me see if I can pull that one up really quick. It is Kindred versus Langdon Area Edmore Munich Cardinal. And Let's see here. That game is at halftime. That's a close one. Kindred Vikings have a 13-12 lead over the Langdon area Edmore Munich Cardinals. That's our third game here on Magnitude Sports today. And once again, that game is at halftime. So Kindred leading by 1, 13-12, and Barnesville all over War Road, 43-8. Nearing halftime, I'm guessing. It was still in the second quarter of play with War Road had the football last time we checked in on that. So we'll keep you updated on those two games as we get more updates. And once again, the winner of this one will go to the Fargo Dome on November 4th to play in the Section 8 AAA Championship game against an opponent to be determined. And it's possible we might have 3 games at the Fargo Dome over November 4th, 5th, and 6th as the Perm Yellow Jackets play Fergus Falls at 6 o'clock tonight. That game is the late game on the schedule for Saturday. And should Perm defeat the Otters, last time those two played, the Otters got a 13-7 win over the Yellow Jackets. So it was a close game last time. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets can keep it close and maybe come away with a W on that one, or if the Otters will be heading to the Fargo Dome instead for their respective championship game. And that will pretty much do it. We're about maybe 4 minutes away from the second half of play here. And once again, the DGF Rebels on a touchdown run by Pearson in the first quarter, a touchdown run by Summers in the second quarter, and a fumble recovery for a touchdown by Pearson in the second quarter. Now lead 22-0 at halftime. The second half coming up in about 4 minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Be right back.
There's no question that yield is at the core of everything we do at Stein. It's why we are here today, and it's what will continue to propel us and our growers into the future of agriculture. Stein and List E3 soybeans provide a significant dollar per acre yield benefit, plus access to the best weed control in the industry. That is yield plus results. Yield expected, yield delivered. Stein and List E3 soybeans have yield.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though.
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
grain flow becomes blocked in your bin, it can cause costly delays, safety concerns, and expensive equipment repairs. Superior Grain Equipment's premium unloading system, featuring their patented Blockbuster auger, keeps you and your equipment running safely and efficiently by breaking up blockages near the center sump gate to allow for continuous grain flow. Operated from outside the bin, the Blockbuster could be engaged independently from the sweep, eliminating the need to enter the bin to clear blockages. Superior products for superior bins. Only available from Superior Grain Equipment.
Do you have problems hanging over your head? Fix it fast with a call to Maximum Roofing. Maximum Roofing's amazing customer service can repair or remove and replace your roof, with most jobs completed within 24 hours. Their professional contractors are local with over 17 years of experience and are fully licensed and insured. Your roof is critical in protecting your home or business. Fix it right with Maximum Roofing. Give them a call today or visit MaximumRoofingND.com.
All right, well, the Prowlers are on the field now, and their starters will stay on. The rest will go to the sideline. They trail 22-0 right now here at halftime to the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels. If you're just tuning in, it's been a good day for the Rebels. And they've gotten 2 offensive touchdowns, 1 defensive touchdown. A missed field goal from 43 yards out for the Prowlers was the only opportunity at scoring the Thief River Falls has had in the game thus far. We'll see if they can change that here in the second half. Update from Barnesville: the Trojans now lead 42-8 over the War Road Warriors. That one's hard to say, I guess. As we move into the third quarter of play, teams will take the field. DGF will kick off to the Prowlers.
Phone malfunctions. All right, let's put our hands together. Here we go, fans. Let's over here.
Prowlers have 2 men back at their 10-yard line. And that one will be taken at about the 7. And he'll be wrapped up over the 25. On the return there for the Prowlers was Braden Podasek. And if I'm saying those names wrong, please chime in on our chat and let me know, and I'll correct it moving forward. Not much I can promise you. Another handoff here, spinning around, getting wrapped up and tossed down to the ground there. Was Jake Frederick. He was tackled there by Victor Sosa. .11:29 and 28 counting. Second down and 8. Ball on the 29-yard line here for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. They'll be handed off there. That's, I believe, Gryndon, excuse me, and I was correct.
And gonna make it 3rd and 4.
So gain of 4 makes it 3rd and 4 on the carry there by Gryndon.
I'll grab the leg.
Our wind's moving the camera here, so we'll do our best to hang on to it. It's a little bit more windier now than it was in the first half. And another handoff, and he gets nowhere. He gets pushed back, maybe to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it looks like he did get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Prowlers appear to be bringing in their punt unit.
Let's hear it for our defense on that series, folks. Big 4th down, here we go.
So the Rebels have nobody back to receive the punt. Now Pearson starts to drift back. And before that snap is taken, there's a whistle, and looks like a flag was about to be thrown. And too many men on the field, my guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that was the case. Too many men on the field.
Too many men. We're going to back them up a little bit. 4th down.
So 4th down and 8. Pearson is the furthest one back, and it looks like the Prowlers are R&D going to punt it. And there's nobody back there to get it. It'll bounce and roll to a stop at about the 41-yard line.
1st down, Rebels.
So I'll stop the clock with 9:39 to go as the Rebels will take over after the punt. 1st and 10. They'll place the ball at the 41-yard line. And we'll see what they can do on their first possession of the second half. Pearson, late in the second quarter on 4th and 10, almost had a 29-yard touchdown reception, and had that one stayed, it would have been 28-0. But that was not the case, and on the carry is number 28, Donovan Verdi on the carry.
Gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Aaron, thanks so much. I'll make sure I get that right moving forward. I appreciate that, Aaron. Thanks for chiming in on our chat. Leach will hand it off, and that is, I think it was, yeah, it was Pearson.
Gain of a couple. 3rd and 7.
It'll be 3rd down and 7. So gain 3 yards on 2 plays. .837 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter of play here at Glyndon, Minnesota. Leach will take the snap and he'll look to pass and he will fire it, and it is caught.
Reception by Johnson.
Logan Johnson will pick up a DGF 1st down. And they'll move the ball up to the Prowlers' 47-yard line as the ref will give the signal to keep the clock running. 8:20 and 19 counting. Let's try that again. 8:17 and counting. Leach will hand it off. That's Summers, and Summers got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it.
No gain. 2nd and 10.
So bring up 2nd down now for the Rebels. So they'll huddle up here and eat up a little bit more time off the clock. 7:44 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. Big thanks to the Thief River Falls Booster Club and the Rebels Booster Club for making this broadcast coverage possible today here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network, as well as our other sponsors for helping out. Leach will hand it off. Check that Pearson up the middle, and Pearson over the 35 to about the 37 possibly.
3rd and 5.
And he'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 as a result. Leach will come in from the sideline with the play. And so Pearson, the deep back, and they'll hand it off to Pearson. Pearson dropped it, and I think it bounced back into his hands.
Gets back, gonna bring up 4th down and 8.
And the Prowler looks like he's slow to get up, and he'll make his way to the sideline there. That's Jace Erickson, who took a hard hit on that play. It was a hit away from the ball, but a hit nonetheless. 4th down and 8 for the Rebels now as the ball's placed at the Prowler 45-yard line with 6:04 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. Two receivers set, one to each side. And Leach, oh, I'm sorry, this is a punt formation. My apologies. That one will be kept.
Great punt by Pearson. They're going to down it inside the 5. First and 10 on the 2-yard line.
So they'll spot the ball on the 2, and that's not only a nice punt, but a nice job by Mikhail Pearson to get down there and keep that one out of the end zone. They'll stop the clock with 5:43 to go here in the third quarter of play. First and 10 from the 2-yard line here. And they'll hand it off, and he won't get too far.
Wrapped up, no gain. Second and 10.
Kind of missed that one there. My apologies. Jake Frederick, excuse me, on the carry. Gains a yard, 2nd and 9. 2nd and a long 9, according to the down marker on the far sideline. Looks more like 2nd and 11 from here, but so Rosendahl under center, and another handoff here, and not much, maybe another yard if that.
Wrapped up in the middle by a couple of Rebels. Gonna bring up 3rd down.
Glyndon on the carry. 4:44 and counting to go here. As it is now 3rd down and 9 for the Prowlers, excuse me. Actually 3rd and 7. As they just updated the scoreboard and I wasn't paying attention.
Let's go.
Oh. Rebel crowd responding to the PA announcer. Whenever our camera shakes, it's a result of that. And another pretty much no gain there. And I would suspect the punting unit probably coming out, and yep, they will. They are on their way into your camera here in a second. Clock continues to roll as we crack the eggs on 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. And that kick may have been partially blocked. It doesn't get very far, and the Rebels are going to get the ball at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10, Rebels.
Either that or it came off his foot wrong, one of the two or maybe both, but that was certainly not what the Prowlers were hoping for. They'll stop the clock with 3:32 in the best starting field position of the day for the DGF Rebels. They'll get the ball at the Prowler 30, 1st and 10. 3:32 clock is stopped. It'll start on the snap. So Pearson in the backfield again. And he'll get the ball on the handoff, and he will cruise forward about 5 yards.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5.
Spotted at the 25-yard line, 2nd and 5 for the Rebels now on the run by Pearson. Clock continues to roll at 3:17 and counting. So once again, 3:07 now and counting to go as the Rebels take their time in the huddle. They'll hand it off to Pearson. He'll go up the middle, and he is going to go all the way inside the 10. The ball was dropped, but he was down before the ball was dropped. So it's a first down as he picks up close. He picks up close to 16 yards on that play. It's 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. He needed 5, and he got a whole bunch more.
I don't know what made it.
5 on the play clock there. They get it off. They hand it off to Pearson. Pearson has a little bit of room, couple of nice blocks, and he'll get pushed forward. He spins away, and he is down to the 1-yard line. I don't know how he spun out of that one. It looked like a nasty spin out, too.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Pretty sure his jersey went the opposite direction of that he did on that play there. Minute 55 and counting. 2nd and goal from the 1 as he picks up 7 on that run. We got an attentive fan checking us out in the press box here with our equipment here. Looks like we have a timeout.
Rebels are going to take a timeout.
Say hello to, where is he at? There he is. There he is. Say hi. Say hi. Welcome to the Main Line and Downer, a place you can bring your friends and the kids. You can browse the menu for your favorite lunch and dinner items. Burgers, chicken, pizza, amazing wings. Don't forget the Main Line and Downer also serves a delicious breakfast. The Main Line and Downer also has a convenience store as well as the end-of-the-line boutique shop filled with various gifts for kids, mom, dads, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, and something for all your other friends too. The Main Line and Downer, just 8 miles southeast of Barnesville on Highway 9. Visit the website or call 218-789-7610. All right, welcome back. 2nd and goal from the 1. Man in motion, and Leach will roll, and Leach will take it in himself on the QB keeper. That is 6 more for the Rebels. That's 28-0. DGF with the lead, and 1:24 to go here in the 3rd quarter of play. So the Rebels will try for 2 here. He'll send Summers in motion. He dropped the ball. Leach is in trouble. He fires it wildly there. The closest person was Logan Bickner, but there was no chance to complete that one. So the 2-point conversion will fail, and we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Small or large, Superior Grain Equipment has a storage solution for you with a wide variety of bin options and accessories, along with site planning and superior customer service. Plus, from top to bottom, we offer the industry's best bins and warranties to protect your products and your grain storage investment. Get superior quality, protection, and reliability with generations of experience and dependability. Make the superior choice today with Superior Grain Equipment.
All right, welcome back. As the Rebel fans stand up.
All right, hands and feet, here we go.
Prowlers have a man back on their 2 men back on their own 9-yard line to receive the kick here. That'll be taken by Caden Altobelli. And Altobelli's kick is away, and it's a low one. It'll bounce, and it gets through. It's picked up at about the 7-yard line there. And bringing it back up across the 20 for the Prowlers is Morgan Rude.
Chesky in on that tackle again.
Macheski gets the tackle.
1st and 10, Prowlers.
So 1:15 to go here in the third quarter of play. I don't recall seeing a pass play all game here from the Prowlers. And it may or may not have something to do with the wind. But they'll get a short gain there as the clock continues to roll at 1:05. As the train rolls through just to the north of the football field. Of course, a train station maybe about 4 miles from the football field. If you're familiar with the Dilworth Glyndon area. It's right on the border of Dilworth, and then you have that small stretch of highway to get to Glyndon.
Timeout, Rebels.
That's Braden Podacek on the carry. And there's a timeout on the field. I got a question on our chat if we'll be streaming the Perham versus Fergus Falls game. No, we tried to get a hold of Fergus Falls, and they 100% ignored our emails. So we do not have intentions of going to that game, but we wanted to. We can tell you that much. We wanted to. Thought about maybe going to watch in person, recording some clips on my phone or something, but then I thought about a few other plans too. So, see here. Our fan of the game is down right now. We kind of accidentally hit a commercial. And right as I was announcing him as fan of the game, talk about bad timing on that. But I'm sure he has a long life ahead of him. He'll have another 15 seconds of fame in his future. And that one's fumbled, and I believe DGF got it. Falling on top of it there for the Rebels was Donovan Verdi. And just...
That's going to be a first down, Rebels on the recovery.
And that will stop the clock with 26 seconds to go.
On that series.
Here in the third quarter of play, so well, we have a moment to peek around our other games on magnitude here. I will get you an update sooner than later here. And a flag comes in late. I have a suspicion it's on the Prowlers, but we'll find out for sure momentarily here. He'll push his way forward for a gain of about, there's a face mask on the Prowlers.
That's going to move the ball up. And that'll be a DGF first down.
So the Prowlers, or the Rebels, will get the first down as the clock continues to roll, and that will likely be the final play of the third quarter. 10 seconds to go.
And that's going to do it for quarter three. DGF Rebels up 28-0. All right, this is our last crowd participation, so we need to get everybody up in the quarter break. Yep, this is Alton Valley's favorite. By request. I'd love to see all the adults. Let's get up. Let's do this. If you don't know what you're doing, watch Alton Valley. Got a little bit more to get warmed up. There we go.
Well, according to my latest update, Barnesville still has a 42-8 lead over War Road. I don't have an update from that game yet. And the Kindred Vikings still leading 13-12 over the Langdon area Edmore Meade Cardinals. That is an 11B North Dakota quarterfinal round game as we start the fourth quarter of play now. And this looks like to be a potential touch, not quite. You'll be thrown out of bounds there, and on the carry for the Rebels was Caleb Johnson. It's enough for a first down. He'll set up a first down and goal there on the carry by Johnson.
Caleb Johnson taking over at quarterback.
And he'll also take over the quarterback duties from Owen Leach. First and goal, the ball on the 5-yard line. And that is a bad snap, and falling on it there was Johnson. And they will go all the way back, about 13-yard loss approximately to the 18. Looks like they spotted at the 17, so it'll be a 12-yard loss. He'll hand it off, and pushing his way up through the middle there on the carry was Donovan Verdi.
Gonna be third and goal.
So third down and goal now from the 14-yard line. They had the ball on the 5, and on a bad snap cost them 12 yards. And now they've lost 2 more as the clock continues to tick. 10:35 and counting. And looks like, I thought for a moment there Johnson kept it, but and getting thrown to the ground is Case, I believe that's Macheski. Yep, it is Macheski. PA announcer will help me out with that one. Clock continues to roll, 10-10 and counting as it's 4th and 10 now here for the DGF Rebels. Johnson looking to pass, fires, and that pass is not caught. I think it was intended there for Bickner, but there was also Logan Johnson in the area too. So it'll be a turnover and downs here for the Rebels. The Prowlers will get the ball back with the clock stopped with 9:39 to go here in the fourth quarter of play. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line, make that closer to the 11-yard line. Not quite the 11, but not quite the 10. So you had one train going the opposite direction. Now you can see at the top of your screen there, a train coming back in to the station. And this is the first pass play of the game for the Prowlers, and it's complete into the hands of Glyndon.
Right there on the reception. First down, Beef River.
I was not expecting that. 9:28 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter of play. So the first pass play of the game for the Prowlers is completed. And we'll see what they do here. Rosendahl will hand it off.
Wrapped up in the middle by a couple of Rebels. Gonna bring up second down.
Coming out of the pile there was Glyndon again. Looks like the Rebels almost jumped there. As Rosendahl will hand it off. Ooh, and a hard hit.
Bigger wrap up by Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson delivers the hit there. 8:19, 8:18 and counting to go here in the fourth quarter of play. And it's been all Rebels so far, 28-0. 1 touchdown in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. They've all been rushing touchdowns with the exception of the 40-yard fumble return back late in the second quarter by Pearson. And I believe Prowlers went a little early there. That's going to back them up some.
False start.
And it'll stop the clock with 7:56 to go, as it will indeed be a foul start on Thief River.
Still going to be third down. 3rd and 10.
Clock will restart now, 7:53, 7:52 and counting.
Get rid of it all.
Once again, the wind blowing our camera here. And that'll be a short carry there by,
Wrapped up by Macheski.
I believe that was Podacek. Yep, it was. So we had one train leaving, one train coming back, and now we have 2 trains going in opposite directions. It's been a train full day here in Glyndon.
Altobelli back to receive.
So they'll get the kick away. Altobelli's back at about his 30. Steps back to about the 27. He gets wrapped up right away. Nice defensive play there by the Prowlers' Trevor Rose. Trevor Rose making the tackle as the wind takes her camera, not to where I want it to be, and I guess I'll have to hold it here. 6:55 to go, fourth quarter of play. That's a nice run. Pickup of at least 8, maybe 9. On the run there by Verdi.
Gonna be 2nd and 2.
And they will give him 8, so 6:37 and counting, 2nd and 2. Ball will be placed just over the 35-yard line. And it'll be a keeper here by Caleb Johnson, and Johnson will get dragged down to the ground there over the 35 at about the 37. It'll be a pickup of 2.
Just short, 3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd down and about less than 1. As the clock continues to roll, 5:50, 5:49 and counting. So Rebels break the huddle. Once again, it's Caleb Johnson coming in at the quarterback position here for the Rebels. And he'll hand it off to Verdi, and Verdi over the 40, good for a first down, and close to the 41. So 1st and 10 from the 41. Clock temporarily stopped to move the chains at 5:25 p.m. Or, I'm sorry, that's not a time of day. It's the time on the clock. And now the ref will signal to start it again. 5:22, 5:21 and counting to go here in the 4th quarter of play. 28-0. At last report, it was 42-8 Barnesville over War Road. And those are the only 2 games on the Minnesota side that I have scores for. This one and that one, so I guess it's only one other game that I have scores for. Once again, Perm in Fergus Falls kicks off at about 6 o'clock tonight from the home of the Otters in Fergus Falls. To the best of my knowledge, nobody is broadcasting that game. It might be on a radio station, but no video available for that game.
No game, 2nd and 10.
Of course, if we find out differently, we'll share it on our Facebook and Twitter. So if you want to follow us there, you certainly are welcome to do so. We have a new website coming out November of 2021. The target date was November 1st. I have a suspicion it might be closer to mid-November, but we can guarantee it'll be before the basketball season starts. So looking forward to that. I think he maybe dropped the ball but then covered it up again.
Fumble on the play. Thief River recovers. 1st and 10, Thief River.
Well, it was a fumble, but they did not fall on top of it like I thought, and the Prowlers will get the ball back with 4:04 to go. They'll place it on the Rebel 40, no, check that. They'll place on the Rebel 46-yard line. So Rosendahl will deliver the play to his teammates, and now they'll break the huddle. Rosendahl will work under center with 3 men in the backfield. He's going to look to pass, and he will keep it. And I think he may have got back to the original line of scrimmage at about the 46-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. O'Keefe on the tackle. There's Brody, number 54, on the tackle. And that is your 3:37 to go in the 4th quarter, first name basis player of the game, I guess. As normally I don't go on a first name basis, but
Thomas on that tackle. All right, 3rd and 5.
I don't see a Thomas on the roster for DGF. I thought it was Casey Johnson who got or Caleb Johnson, excuse me, who got the tackle, but I know I've looked up and down my roster 3 times and I don't see a Thompson on there. So if there is one, I don't have him on my roster. 3rd and 5. And he got the first down. He picked up about 7 on that run there. So the Prowlers moving the ball here, maybe too little too late here for Thief River, but they have 2.5 to work with, and they're down 28-0 here in the 4th quarter of play. And we'll see if they can avoid a shutout, get some points on the board here. Short game. Forward progress is stopped by a host of black. 2:05 to go.
2nd and 5.
And it's 2nd and 5, and the ball will be placed inside the 30 at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 28-yard line, 142-141 and counting. Rosendahl under center, he'll hand it off there. That's into the hands of Frederick. And he'll get dragged down just outside the 20 at about the 21.
Thief River first down.
It's enough for a first down, and it's a pickup of 7 officially. So they'll place the ball on the 20, actually a pickup of 6, as it looks like they'll place the ball on the 22. But regardless, it's a first down for the Prowlers. Rosendahl will hand it off. Oh, no, he won't. Now he'll fire to the end zone, and that one is batted down. Intended receiver there was Colin Ruggeman. And it'll be 2nd and 10 now. And they'll look to pass, and that one is also going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
It's now 48-8, Barnesville over War Road, and they are in the 3rd quarter of play right now. One minute, 2 seconds to go here, and Rosendahl will keep it.
Wrapped up, gonna bring up 4th down.
So 4th down and about maybe 3 or 4, pickup of at least 6 on the play, as the clock will continue to tick down.
All right, fans, let's get on our feet for this 4th down.
40 seconds to go, 4th and 3. Prowlers will go for it. Trying to avoid a shutout here. They need at least 3 yards. They'll hand it off. I think they got the 3 yards, I think. Where does the official come in? Yes, he will get a first down. They'll stop the clock with 26.2 seconds to go. And the Prowlers looking to get on the scoreboard here and break the goose egg on their side of the scoreboard. But if they don't hurry here, this will probably be the final play, and now Thief River will take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
You have a teen ready for driving lessons, don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, welcome back. 4th quarter of play, 13.4 seconds to go. The Prowlers have the ball, 1st and 10 on the Rebel 15-yard line. And a handoff will go up the middle, and it looks like he snuck it inside the 5 to about the 4. Was there a fumble or no? No, there was not a fumble. And Thief River will take another timeout to stop the clock at 7.4 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here for this timeout. Once again, at last report, 48-8, Barnesville over War Road. And Barnesville has the ball. Oh, no, they do not. It's War Road that has the ball right now in Barnesville territory. Since we still have a moment, take a look at our North Dakota game. It's a 11B quarterfinal round. It's in the fourth quarter. It was 13-12 at halftime, and it's still 13-12 in the fourth quarter in favor of the Kindred Vikings. That's our North Dakota playoff game. We have 2 Minnesota playoff games on the docket as well. And I'm not sure who had the ball there. And we'll find out momentarily here who had the ball. As the ball's sitting in the back of the end zone now, and they did score a touchdown, but I didn't see who scored it. It was Jackson Brew, number 3 for Thief River Falls, who scored the touchdown. So with 4 seconds to go, the Prowlers get on the scoreboard. A 3-yard touchdown run.
You gotta reset it. I'll give him another 2 minutes too.
And the kick is up, and it is through, and that's good. So one more here for the Thief River Falls Prowlers makes it 28-7.
And fans, we got a second too. Let's hear it for our coaching staff of these DGF Rebels.
Jackson Browse, if I'm saying that correctly, and if I'm not, I apologize. He's the one who scored the touchdown, a 3-yard touchdown run for the Prowlers, and tack on the extra point. It's 28-7 here, and we'll just keep it here as there's 4 seconds on the clock in the fourth quarter, and this kickoff will more than likely be the final play of the game coming up. We want to thank our sponsors once again, including Stein Seeds, the DGF Booster Club, the Thief River Falls Booster Club, Game Time, Mainline and Downer, Gotta Go Driving School in Fargo, Hefty Seeds, and NAI North Central in Fargo, Real Estate Company, Superior Grain Equipment, and Maximum Roofing out of North Dakota, Fargo, North Dakota as well. So this kickoff, barring a penalty, will likely be the final play of the game, and we'll see what DGF does. They have 2 men back on their 15-yard line right now. Now they back up inside the 15. And the kick is away. It'll bounce at about the 15, picked up at the 10. And he'll bring it up close to the 30 on the carry. It's Casey Macheski bringing it back, and that will be your final score. See if we can.
I want to wish everybody a great night. Hope you guys have a safe and fun Halloween tomorrow. Here's a song for you for that one. Once again, I want to say thank you. That was a great time up here.
There we go. Now it works. 28-7 is your final score here in favor of the Dilworth Glyndon Felton Rebels. Thanks so much for watching. The Rebels will advance to the Fargo Dome. We don't know who they're playing yet, but we'll know probably in the next couple hours. And that game will be at the Fargo Dome November 4th. And it'll be live here on Magnitude Sports. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon. Have a great evening. Stay safe tomorrow on Halloween, and we'll talk to you November 4th for the DGF fans. And we wish the Prowlers the best of luck in the upcoming winter sports season with basketball and wrestling. Thanks so much for watching. Your final score once again, DGF 28, Thief River Falls 7.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.